What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks. Today we got another Prize Picks video for you guys. In today's video, we got the WNBA player props for this Tuesday, September 9th WNBA slate. Got a huge slate, one of the biggest ones within the last 2 weeks. So again, definitely found two player props I love on the board. And as you guys know, the WNBA playoffs is right around the corner. We got the final stretch until we get to those final standings. And a lot of these games are super important. And we've actually been benefiting off of targeting those super important games and the standings and everything, which we have been cashing out the last 6 WNBA pick or like videos, I believe. Four of those ones have cashed out and swept. So again, if you guys been telling, let me know down below in the comments. Unfortunately, the last two we did not hit on the WNBA picks, so we gave you guys the two different two-mans. One of them should have hit. We got hooked by 0.5 on that Alyssa Thomas play when she missed 2 free throws, and then the other one, that one kind of just chalked on its own. The game kind of just blew away and she wasn't able to cover. But outside of that, realistically, we've been like 5 out of 6, so been pretty solid. Again, if you guys have been staying tuned, you could vouch for me down below in the comments. Now we got another WNBA pick for you guys Tuesday, so it should be pretty solid. As you guys can see, these were the two cash outs. This was the one before, and then this was the last play that ended up getting hooked by 0.5. And if you guys are new to the channel, we just partnered with Parlay Play, similar sports betting app to Prize Picks. If you guys would like to try it out, make sure you guys use code LodgeLocks. If you use this code right here, you get a $100 deposit match and a $5 free game without having to put any of your money down. So definitely a great offer. I feel like that one should be a good one for us. And as you guys can see, got a huge slate going on with the WNBA for Tuesday. We got Mystics Liberty, Minnesota Lynx Fever, Sparks Mercury, Chicago Sky versus Aces, and Storm versus Valkyries. Now, with all these games being here, we're actually only going to be looking at Sparks versus Mercury. This one should be by far the best game of the day. Over and under of 172.5, which you typically don't see in general the whole regular season with WNBA. The over and under in the 170s. So again, that's what we love to see right there. Typically 160 is what we like to target. That's pretty solid. But this game is so important for the standings. Sparks versus Mercury. This is a very depends a lot on how everything's going to play out. If we look at the standings currently, they're in the 9th spot. The Sparks are with 20 wins, 22 losses. If they lose this game, I'm pretty sure they're like eliminated officially, and especially if Seattle Storm does end up winning as well, that put them 3 games behind. Again, only top 8 teams in the whole WNBA make the playoffs. So again, this game is very crucial for them. And if we go all the way to Mercury, again, they could get bumped up all the way to the number 2 spot. Potentially, if they end up winning out and then Atlanta Dream loses a couple games, Las Vegas Aces loses a couple games, or they could even drop down below all the way to the 5th spot. So again, they definitely want to go up, and they're going to be going out there putting everything, but they're definitely going to have the Sparks competing to keep their season alive. Again, winner going pretty much situation for them at the moment, so should be pretty solid. And with that being said, we're going to go and hop right into the picks for today's video. Player of the day, we're going to be rocking with Sabally over her 14.5 points. Love this line for her. If we look at her last 10 games, it hasn't looked too hot. She's had some tough matchups though. Seattle, Valkyries, Liberty, Washington. Those are all very good teams defensively in the paint. Now, Connecticut and Indy, those teams are not the best defensively, especially Chicago Sky, but her teammates were the ones really doing the scoring. Now, with this matchup against the Los Angeles Sparks, again, she hasn't gone over in 5 straight games. I think this is a game where she bounced back, though. 14.5 points is pretty solid. She's been averaging 27 minutes. Whenever we see a good game out of her, though, again, we'll definitely be seeing like 30-plus minutes guaranteed. And there's actually been a lot of blowouts within the last couple ones. This game was a 20-point matchup. There's just, if you guys go through all of them, again, they were just lopsided games where the teams came up in the cheap minutes behind them. But again, this one should be a down in the wire one against the Sparks. This team is ranked second to last in the whole WNBA in points allowed, giving around a total of 88 a game. If you look at them against the forward spot specifically, which she does play, they go a total of 35 a game. She's been taking 11 shot attempts. Now the teams, again, her last team that she actually did cash over against happened to be the Sparks. This one was literally 2 weeks ago. So again, or less than 2 weeks ago. So again, definitely expecting a good game out of her. It was 92 to 84. Again, definitely crucial. And she saw the highest amount of minutes. So again, this is definitely a matchup where the coach likes to play her in, and I feel like it should be another one right here. If we look at her resume, they've played a total of 3 times this season. All the games were very good ones: 86-89, 85-80, 92 to 84. And again, with all the stakes and everything going on at this line, with this game and the standings and everything, both these teams should be putting their all out there, and I believe she should have a bounce back game out of these 5 unders. She dropped 25 first game, 24 second game, 19 that game, and mind you, she was doing this in literally little amount of minutes. 28 minutes, she was able to drop 25 points. 31 minutes, she was able to drop 24, and then 33 minutes, she was able to drop 19. So again, even if we see this 33-minute mark where she played last game against them, she was able to cover 25 points in 5 less minutes than that. And this is a team that she is very comfortable shooting against. 16 shot attempts, 19 shot attempts, 11 shot attempts again, and she got to the free throw a good amount of the times. 15 free throws, 11 free throws, 7 free throws, and she was pretty solid on knocking them down with an 83% shooting on those almost 9 shot attempts. So again, definitely a very solid line. Shot attempts been consistent throughout in the last couple games. Again, just been having some tough matchups, and then now we got one of her bouncing back where she's pretty comfortable shooting against. So got a tunnel vision. Can't look at these last 5 games and be like, oh, that's an easy under. Most people would think that if they look on the PrizePicks app and they go to this, again, people are going to look at that and be like, oh, that's a bad line. But I think this is the game where she bounced back in, and I'm very confident in her hitting the over on today's video. So we're going to be rocking with this one as our player of the day. Again, is that how you say it? Sabally over her line right there. Sabally, 14.5 points. If you guys new to the channel, we give you guys a player of the day in every single video. Those are the ones we were most confident in and believe should have the best chance of hitting. So for Tuesday, September 9th, we're going to be rocking with her. And then our last and final player on today's video on the other side of the ball, Hamby. She kind of messed us up the other day. We took her at 18 or 17.5 points. She ended up having like 15 points or something. So again, she was one of the players that did not hit for the Sunday video, I think. So again, unfortunate right there. But we got the Goblin line. Again, it is a Goblin line for a reason. Rebounds and assists at 8.5. Her normal line is set all the way at, they don't even have a normal line, but I think the normal line would be like 11.5, 12.5. Now we got it discounted. Only need 9 for her. Again, it is Goblin. Doesn't show the odds right now, but again, with the over and under of 170, again, in total points scored from both these teams. And look at the resume so far this season. Again, first game she had 9, second game she had 10, last game she had 10. So again, she played great minutes in all these, 33, 30, 31. Definitely saw it right there. And then if we look at Phoenix Mercury, the only reason why I wouldn't add her points in there is because surprisingly, they're actually pretty solid against the forward spot, which she does play. If we look at them in just specifically rebounds and assists, they go a total of 17 and 6 a game. Now, she knows how to hustle. She knows how to grab rebounds. If you guys have ever watched her, she's a hustle type of player, especially grabbing those defensive rebounds. And this is a team where I believe she should be able to grab those against. And with the Sparks putting everything out there, trying to defend their best, trying to just give it their all, they should definitely be playing a lot better defense compared to what we've been seeing them, being ranked second to last in points allowed. I feel like they should definitely step it up and just put a lot more effort into it, which again would cost a lot more rebounds and assists for the Sparks, specifically rebounds, which she thrives against. So last 10 games, she's covered this line 10 out of 10. It is a Goblin line for a reason. So far that the whole regular season, they played 42 games. She's covered 36 out of those 42 games with a 86% hit rate. And if we look at the matchups that she wasn't able to cover, Golden State Valkyries, tough team. Las Vegas Aces, very tough team. Indiana Fever, they're one of the best teams on controlling rebounds. Minnesota Lynx, the #1 team in the league. Dallas Wings, not sure what happened right there. She barely played any minutes though. And then Golden State Valkyries again. So realistically, there's only been one bad game that she had. Outside of that, all the other teams were top 3 defensive teams in the league in controlling boards and assists and just points in general. But again, she's definitely been on a roll, been doing her thing. This line is a Goblin for a reason, and I believe she should be able to cash out for us easy. And then to add the cherry on top, Hamby has exceeded 10.5 rebounds and assists in 5 straight games on the road, averaging 12.5 rebounds and assists, which is, 4 over our actual line, which is very crucial, especially for a line only being at 8.5. So we're going to be rocking with this one as our last and final player, Hamby, over this Goblin line right here on the rebounds and assists. And that's going to complete the 2-man for this Tuesday, September 9th slate that we got going on. Again, player of the day, Sabally over 14.5 points, paired with Hamby over that Goblin line, 8.5 rebounds and assists. So nice little 2-man. I believe this one has a great chance of hitting, throwing $20, double up your money, win 40. And then I also got a very good option for you guys. If you guys have been staying tuned on PrizePicks, we just got this discounted play right here on Travis Kelce, free square at 0.5. Again, if you guys don't know about this on PrizePicks, I believe for like the first couple weeks of NFL season, they're going to be doing the 0.5s. Last week, this week one for the NFL slate, we give you guys one of the Goblin plays with Lamar Jackson. I told you guys if you guys haven't used it already, you could put it in there, throw in your $25, which is the max amount that you could put on a 0.5 play, and double up your money real quick. Again, for this week's, we're going to be giving you guys Travis Kelce, pair it with this Hamby play over 8.5. I believe that one should be a freebie. Again, nice little two-man, throwing $25, double up your money on just these two picks. So again, definitely a safe route if you guys just want to build up your bankroll right quick. So again, that is also another very good option. But that is pretty much all I got for you guys on today's video. Again, please drop that like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. It would be much appreciated. We're not charged for picks or anything. So again, if you guys like to support me and help me out, best way you guys to do that is again just dropping that like right quick. It really goes along with the channel and everything. So that'd be much appreciated. But that is all I got for you guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see today.